1 tub of the s'mores flavored Best Protein. I've had the ISO HD and it's really good, so I'm hoping this one will be just as good. Macros on it are 1.5 fat, 3 carbs, and 24 protein. And then I got the samples for the meal bars. I'm really excited to try these. I haven't had their meal bars yet. So I got 4 of the salted caramel pretzel flavor and 4 of the apple crumb cake. So definitely looking forward to trying these. I think I'll really like this one. I think Mark is going to like this one more than me just because I'm weird about apple flavored things. But I think they'll be good and I'll let you guys know. What's up, guys? It is August 27th and I have not vlogged since my competition. I picked up my camera a few times and kind of got started, and then I was like, I don't even know what I'm doing. Why am I vlogging? I'm not doing anything fun. And so I just haven't completed a vlog. I have 10 or 12 random clips, but nothing that could be pieced together into one vlog that made sense. So today I am vlogging. I have been struggling more than I would like to admit. You know, everyone has this perfect plan about how they're going to reverse diet so perfectly, and it doesn't always work like that. And my coach gave me macros to follow, but I felt so incredibly deprived by the time my show was over. I did not care. So I took 7 full days off. I didn't, I would start tracking in the morning and then I'd be like, well, fuck it, I'll get back on track next week. And it was interesting, and it's been one thing after another. I know when it comes down to it, it's nothing more than an excuse, but I have had very valid excuses in my mind recently, and I know if I would have just been more dedicated, I could have gotten through it. But I had that whole week after the show, and I really just wanted to enjoy myself. And then that Friday, Mark and I went out of town. We went to Tennessee for the weekend. Was doing a mud run. We did a Jack Daniel's distillery tour, which was awesome, and it was so much fun, but definitely was really bad that entire week and that weekend. And it wasn't just I was intuitively eating. I was eating until I had no more room in my stomach to eat. I was eating till I was full. And trust me, I felt full, and I was not happy with how I was looking, but I was like, it's okay, I'll figure it out next week. So Monday comes. I was actually decent on Monday, and then Tuesday I had orientation at school, and they said they were providing us with breakfast and lunch, and I was like, okay, I'm sure there'll be enough that I can work with. But of course I had bacon and donut holes for breakfast, and lunch they didn't have anything that I liked healthy wise. They had all these sandwiches, but they all had lettuce, tomato, onion, all the sauces on there, and I am a super picky eater, and I would not touch that. So I ended up eating chips and brownies for lunch. So as you can see, it's just snowballed and got worse throughout the day. Yesterday was not as good. So let's see, today is Saturday, and so Tuesday I was bad. Wednesday, Thursday, Wednesday was okay. Thursday I actually ate decent for most of the day, but went out drinking Thursday night, which I'm not bashing drinking in any way. I hadn't gone out and drank in 6 months, but again, my weight went up the next day, and it just, you think you miss doing these things until you actually do them, and it's wow, that's not as fun as I remember. It was fun, going out and drinking, but the repercussions of that, I don't enjoy. I actually felt okay yesterday morning, but like I said, my weight was up, and my weight is way up, guys, and I'm not saying 5 or 6 pounds. not saying 7 or 8 pounds. I am saying that like over 10 pounds. So I'm actually about 15 pounds up from stage weight right now, which I like carrying it. I know like to most people I look completely normal. Like I still look somewhat small, but I am not happy with how I look, and that's what matters. What matters is how you feel about how you look, not how others see you. So I could care less how other people look at me, but looking at myself, I'm not happy. When I look in the mirror, I'm not happy with what I see. Just like sitting here, I'm like, wow, my stomach is kind of spilling out of these pants. You know, it's just like, I want to be happy with how I feel, and I think you should be happy with how you feel. So I am getting back on track, not because I think I have this image that I have to uphold to anyone else. It is because I want to physically be happy with myself. And the number on the scale isn't what I'm upset about. It does really suck that it's up as much as it is, but that's not what's upsetting me. What's upsetting me is how I look. I could be up 15 pounds, and like if I'm adding on muscle and I'm slowly adding it on so it's like proportional, it's fine. But all of the weight that I've gained, I feel like is in my stomach and like on my thighs, and that I am really uncomfortable with. So I'm not doing a physique update right now. That's not happening. I am going to wait till I get back on track, which I've been kind of showing you guys so far today. And I'm ready to go. Like, I want to get my shit together, and I want to be back on track. And I know it's going to be really hard, like, this first week, but I'm going to get through it. And I know, like, after the show, weight gain is inevitable. Like, it's going to happen. I'm going to gain weight, and that's fine. But like I said, I'm not happy with how I feel. I'm not happy with how I look, and that's what I want to fix. Also, part of why I have not been vlogging, because I haven't, like, been able to fix it. And I kept telling myself, oh, I can fix this. Like, I can get back on track. I can get back on track. It'll be fine. But I haven't been vlogging because I haven't been getting back on track. And I don't want to just make a video to you guys complaining about blah, 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 my life sucks, you know, that kind of thing. I want to show you guys how I'm fixing it. So this is how I'm fixing it. And I am doing a meal plan for myself. So I am still using macros, but I'm creating my own meal plan so that way I can fit in foods that I know are realistic for me to eat, that will help keep me on point and working towards my goals, which I know it's improvement season. I'm going to be gaining weight, but before I actually gain weight, I want to drop some of this weight. So, like, if I would eat off plan during prep or something, I'd be like, wow, my deficit is so low. I can fix this. And I would, like, go back to eating the really low deficit the next day, and the weight would drop off. But now, what makes me so anxious about post-show is that my macros just keep getting higher. So I'm scared that, you know, since I put on weight, I'm no longer eating in such a deficit. My macros are just going up. So is my weight just going to keep going up, or can I, like, stable this out first? So we're going to try to stable it out first before I get too crazy, which, like I said, doing the meal plan. And then I raised my own macros today. I've given up hope on the whole coach thing because I'm not paying a coach during my improvement season. While I do think it would be a smart choice to do, I do not have the funds to do so right now. I'm about to start school and I'm currently not working, so I don't want to pay a coach $150 a month to raise my macros when I'm perfectly capable of doing that myself. I can every 2 weeks bump my macros according to how I'm feeling, and I'm really comfortable with that. So I'm not going to have a coach in my improvement season and bump my macros up by 20 carbs today because, man, 130 carbs after a show is really hard. And I know there's other people out here that are, like, nailing that shit perfect and post-show hitting their macros every single day, and that has not been my case. So I am now going to do 150 carbs a day because that is more maintainable, and with the meal plan I made, I feel like I'm still getting a lot of food. So that's okay with me. I feel okay about it, and I'm going to just bump them up as needed, but keep them at something realistic where I can actually hit them, because if I can't hit my macros, there's no point in having them. So I want to make sure I can consistently hit my goals and hopefully drop some of this weight, kind of stabilize it, be more happy with myself, and that's what's going to matter. I'm going to do this entire improvement season based off of how I feel. So I want to make sure I'm happy with how I look the whole time. I don't want to be a person that only loves my body when I'm in prep. I don't want to only love when I'm mega lean. I want to be happy being, thicker and having more fat on me, but I still want to be happy with it, and I want it to be in the right proportions, and that is what is going to make me happy, and in my opinion, that will be my successful improvement season. Adding on weight and still liking how I look, and building muscle and becoming stronger. And the last week and a half, with how bad I've been eating, I have just I felt awful. I don't like how I look. I feel like when I do go to the gym, I'm really struggling, everything is really heavy, and I know that's because my food has been so off. So I'm working on really getting back in the gym 100%, because I did skip multiple days last week with the whole vacation thing, and was having a lot going on. And same this week, life just keeps happening in not the best ways. I've been having the worst of luck lately. It's been completely awful, but all that matters is I'm picking myself up, I'm getting going, and that's just something that you need to be able to do. So I was okay with eating like shit for those first few days, because I knew that I could get back on track, and it's just been really hard to do that, but just got to keep trying. I know every day won't be perfect. I am going to let myself have treat meals, but I have to hit 4 or 5 days of good macros to do that. I'm not just going to let myself have a treat meal whenever I want. I'm going to still try to plan them and just make sure that I am earning them. I'm not just going to give them to myself because I'm in improvement season. I need to earn them. I need to be eating right and doing really good with macros on the days that I am tracking, so that I can have a meal that's not on my meal plan or my macros and still get back on track and be good about that. I have to have a really good, solid, concrete foundation and be hitting my macros to allow myself to do that, because if I only have 1 or 2 good macro days and then I have a treat meal, I didn't give myself enough time to adjust. I just know how my brain works, and if I don't do it for a good amount of time, I'm just gonna keep falling off track. So that's what we're doing moving forward. I'm sorry that I've been gone for so long. I hope you guys understand with everything I just told you. But I do still want to be a good fitness vlogger and set good examples for you guys and show you what I'm doing, give you meal ideas, all of those fun things. So I started prepping my food this morning, showed you guys that. And I'm about to go to the store because some of the things I put on my little meal plan we do not currently have, but it's things that I really like and I know that I can keep up with and do good eating those on a regular basis. So I just need to go pick those up. I need cashew milk and the cinnamon roll oat fit. So I need to go get both of those things, and I don't know if there's anything else I need. But the mailman is walking towards my house and my dogs are probably gonna go crazy any second now. So I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna head to the store, maybe take you guys with me to the gym today. I wanna do glutes and shoulders. We'll see if I actually get both of those in. It is Saturday, so the gym is not open as long today because my gym hours suck. They freaking suck. But with that, I will see you guys in a little bit, and I will see you in the next clip. So thank you for tuning in right now and giving me a chance to reopen up my channel to you guys. So thank you guys for watching so far. Give this video a thumbs up if you're watching right now, and I will see you guys in the next clip. Bye. Alright, first step of trying to get my shit together, I am meal prepping. So I have crock pot set on for hours. I'm just doing that so it's less gooey. It's a little bit harder, if that makes sense, but it's not like soggy chicken. So you can still shred it if you cook it for 4 hours, but it's not going to quite fall apart. It'll be in bigger chunks, which I like the bigger chunks. So I got about 8 pounds of chicken in here, and then I just put water up to pretty close to the top. I could probably put a little bit more in there. And then chipotle sea salt, because this stuff is amazing. This stuff is so freaking good. And then just used some normal pepper, and then we put some garlic powder in there. And then I'm just gonna wait until it's about 2 hours in and see how it's smelling, and then if it smells like amazing, like the seasonings I put in, I'll leave it. But I'll probably actually stir it and put more seasoning in it. And then I also just put a giant bag of potatoes in here. So I actually love getting, hold on one second, need to turn that on. Okay, so I get these bags of hash browns. Of course, that one's different. Let me grab the bag. It literally just sat in the trash. Okay, so I get these Southern style hash browns. So they're like the cubes, and macros are amazing on these. For 3/4 of a cup, which is 87 grams, it's at 60 calories, 0 grams of fat, 14 carbs, and 1 gram of protein. So this is a really good carb source, and you do get a decent amount of them. So I'm going to be making those because they're easy to measure out every day. So I'll have my shredded chicken and hash brown potatoes. Another staple I'm gonna have every day is my little Carb Master yogurts. I get these at Ruler Food, they're Kroger brand, but I just like the vanilla one. We don't have a lot of the good flavors that people show, so I am going to be doing just this. So having one of these every morning. I'm still like filling in the gaps in my meal plan, so it's going to take me a second to decide what's in there. But I know one other thing that I'm gonna have as a staple, definitely gonna be my BPI protein. The s'mores one is currently my favorite, because it's not like your generic chocolate flavor. Like, you can really taste like almost the s'mores on this, because it has a little bit of a marshmallow taste, and I really feel like I taste the graham cracker when I have it. So I love BPI s'mores, and I actually have 2 of them right now. I have Standard Best Protein, which is a newer one, which is just 100% whey. And then I also have the ISO HD, which is 100% whey protein isolate and a hydrolysit. Words are hard. Very, very good. Love it. Definitely recommend it. And I have a few other proteins in here because before I got set up with BPI, I was using like 12 products, so I have a lot of them left because I've been using mostly just this. And then the vanilla cookie, I've showed you guys, this is my favorite one to use for waffles. So it's just vanilla, and it's pretty damn tasty. So I use this one. It's also ISO HD. This one has 1 gram of fat, 2 carbs, and 25 protein. So excellent macros on this one. And then the chocolate peanut butter one that I have is peanut butter candy bar. So this one is definitely very good. This is like BPI's chocolate peanut butter thing. So this one tastes very, very good. Definitely recommend this one as well. Macros on this one are 1.5 fat, 3 carb, 25 protein. So same as the s'mores flavor. So I use these every day. I kind of just like rotate as to which one I use, but I prefer to do the s'mores one. And then every day I also have the Best BCAAs. This is the only flavor I have right now, but it freaking tastes delicious. It's the Arctic Ice flavor. It's really hard to describe because it's blue, so you think it's going to be like blue raspberry. But just imagine having like a snow cone with no flavoring in it, but it still has like the sweet sugar like syrup in it. So there's no like blue raspberry or watermelon, but it just tastes like really sweet. Kind of like Jolly Ranchers. It's really hard to describe, but if you like something sweet, this is definitely really good. I would highly recommend it. And then I have Pump HD and Citrus Dew. I usually use this when I'm at the gym. So this is just like a basic pump formula. If you use PE Science, it is comparable to their pump formula. This is, like I said, Citrus Dew flavor. This one is really good. I would highly recommend this one as well. Very tasty, and I like it. And then I have Blue Lemon Ice pre-workout. It's definitely not bad, but I don't think it's my favorite flavor. So I'm going to order a few different ones this time and let you guys know. But the Blue Lemon Ice is definitely good, but I think they probably have better ones because they have like freaking 45 flavors and all their stuff. If you haven't looked at their website, you need to, because they have 8 million flavors and like all of this. Like, you look at all of this stuff in other protein brands, it's like 1 or 2 flavors. When you see this stuff, they have like 13 flavors for everything. So definitely check it out. And I am about to order their creatine as well. I just had some other stuff left over, so I didn't want to order it and have like 12 tubs of creatine, but I'm about to get the creatine as well. I'm probably going to get it unflavored so I can mix it with any of this and it will still taste good. So I'm also waiting on the One More Rep pre-workout. I ordered a different flavor in that, but they were currently out when I ordered it, so I'm just waiting for it to come in. But I'll give you guys a heads up on that one too, because I'm really excited for the One More Rep. Alright guys, so I did set up a meal plan for myself. I just used my macros and figured out something that I knew was reasonable for me. So for breakfast, come on, the best we're gonna get. So for breakfast, I will have one of those yogurts, 1 pack of Fit Oats. Those are delightful. And then I'm gonna mix in half a serving of normal oats with those. And then we'll have an iced coffee. And then meal number 2, I'm going to be having a bagel thin with Greek cream cheese. Those are really delicious too. And I normally wouldn't have put this in here, but I already bought them. So I'm working them in because I don't want them to go bad. So I'm going to keep this in here until I run out of them. And then I'll probably plan something else. And then for meal number 3, bear with me, it sounds really weird. So I'm going to have 1.5 servings of those hash browns and 2.1 ounces of chicken. Then I'm going to mix in sour cream and fat-free cheddar cheese. So this is pretty much like a loaded baked potato with chicken, kind of. And then post-workout, we'll have a scoop of protein, and then I have this peanut butter extreme simple truth meal bar, and that isn't going to be right after my workout. It's more of like an afternoon snack. And then for later, I will be having 2 tortilla shells with just chicken breast in them, shredded chicken, and I'll probably add some more seasoning on there, but I actually really like that. Super simple and easy. And then loaded baked potato-y meal again for the win at the very end of the day. So that is what it will add up to at the end. And we'll show you guys. So that puts me at 139 grams of protein, 150 grams of carbs. Ooh, damn, look at that fiber. 30 out of 30. I didn't even plan that, but that shit's good. And then 20 grams of sugar, which is, I try to stay below 25 or 30, which is good. And then fat, I'm at 35 out of 35. So I just got back from the store, and I got lemonade water flavoring and pink lemonade water flavoring. And I got 2 different types of Oat Fit. I got cinnamon roll and maple and brown sugar. Both of those. Got 1 thing of cashew milk, unsweetened vanilla. Another big bottle of water. And then 1 more bag of these potatoes, because I think I'll go through these pretty quick. And so I got all that stuff, and I am about to eat my oatmeal and get some coffee. Hey. So we are about to head to the gym, and I have Mark made our beverages, so our beverages are ready to go. So I am having there's creatine, glutamine, and L-carnitine in here, and then I have the Pump HD that I showed you guys earlier. Everything else is unflavored, so I just have to put water in here. Drinking that on the way to the gym, and then I just have my big flavored water I'm gonna drink while we're there. And we're just doing like an upper body circuit thing, so we're gonna do arms, back, and shoulders. And just hit some big main movements for those. Get a real good pump on and look swole as fuck. That's what we're gonna do. So, he's filling up his, gonna fill up mine, and we're gonna go.
Hour home away from home.
We're all done at the gym. We just went and rented some movies to watch this evening. We had a super good workout. Did our back stuff and lots of rear delt stuff, shoulders in general, and then a few arm things. Finished up with an ab exercise, and then we both did cardio. Both of us. He was there. He did it. So, did just like 23 minutes of cardio. I know, weird number, but my cardio was just cut in half after the show, so instead of 45 minutes, I'm now doing 23. So, did our cardio, went and rented our movies, and now we're gonna go eat because we are hungry. So I will see you guys at home. Do extended. Major, are you gonna watch the movie? Or sit by me and watch the movie? Get down. Major. Ow. Lay down. You're being real bad. Kitty, you're being real bad. Excuse you. Lay down.